Hey guys, it's Mumkey and we're playing Factorio. We actually have a lot done since last time we recorded. We have all this stuff that we learned and we've been going pretty quick. We kind of jumped ahead. Automation 2, we got electronics, we got advanced electronics, logistics, optics, laser for laser turrets. Those will be coming up. We did the regular turrets, also the stone walls, of course, but then we did steel processing, advanced material processing 2, and of course this is the one we were waiting for because electric furnaces. Those are the ones that's going to help us mass produce all the metal that we need, and that's why we rock that one. And then we have a tool belt which will give us additional 10 slots on our toolbar, and then we got oil processing, fluid handling to be able to handle the fluid, and then plastics. We also need plastics to make the electric furnaces. So we got a lot going on, but it's time for a base revamping. We finished all the walls going all the way around just so we had some protection. We did have some attacks. They were intense. So we put some turrets down, and then we also decided that we were going to make ourselves some ammo. So we got some ammo going here to put inside the turrets. They automatically shoot when aliens attack the walls, and that's protected us right here. Here's one guy. He's all loaded with 98 clips. I think it's like 10 shots a clip. So that's pretty awesome. That was a guess. We've got ourselves the steel happening. So here's our steel burning. And it's not completely automated yet. We're still cutting some corners, which I gotta confess, I made some mistakes. I should have ran all these materials down into here. I did too much moving the iron and copper plates down here to these chests to make all this work. And this whole system here could be a lot tighter. And now that we have it laid out, we have an idea. I'm going to revamp this. I'm going to take some time away from the camera. We're going to revamp it. We're going to revamp the whole structure on how we have everything going. And then we'll come back. We'll work on doing some metal processing with the electric furnaces. And we're going to get some masses of mounts of iron plates and copper plates and have everything right at our fingertips. Maybe we'll have time to get into some oil processing and show you a little bit of that too. But here we go. See you in a bit. Well, it's time to be a roughneck. We need to get our oil field going and get some things processed, and then we'll take a look over at what we did. We rearranged almost everything, and we'll be able to get a little more efficient on getting some stuff done. But first, let's do the oil field. So here's a little oil node that we can tap into, and this is a pump jack. I guess we don't have to drill the well. We just have to pump it out of the ground with no hole in the ground. Right, so let's go ahead and take off the edge of this pump jack, and we're going to do a little combination of oil. We probably don't even need like two, but I'm going to do 2 pump jacks together just to get some stuff rolling. Get that started first and foremost. So now we're going to need an oil refinery, which I could put that bad boy right there, can't I? There we go. Now we got an oil refinery that the oil's pumping into. You know, we might even be able to run 2 separate lines. Let's do that. Let's just run 2 separate lines, come off this bad boy right up into there. So each pump jack is running oil into this guy. He's coming there, he's coming out. Now, the oil refinery is going to get us light oil, heavy oil, and some gas. So we want to create 3 areas to hold that. So if we take this guy and we go, this guy's going to come out. Let's dump it into the ground first. Let's dump it right in the ground, and we're going to stretch it out to, let's just call it there being happiness. And then this guy's going to have to come off here. So let's go bam. Hello. Let's go and do that. So we can dump it into the ground after we do that, I believe. I don't know if you can turn it in a certain direction, dump it into the ground, if you don't first bring it out. So let's do it like this. And I'm just going to do something where we can walk through it. If we don't use these underground pipes, then we're going to have a hard time getting in between all this stuff. Okay, so let's make a little tank area. So here's our tanks. We're going to do 4 tanks per each one for now. So let's do this guy here, and then we'll bring it around, make it look like this. and it all comes together. So that's one pod. You can go here, and then let's do this guy turning this way. Very good. I think we're gonna like this. Let's do you going like hello, hello, and then we do like this. Wow. Yeah, 3 little pods. Very good, very good. This guy be like this. Just turn it around for now, and then let's bring it back here, and then this guy turns around, and then we got all 3 of them ready to roll. Now all we need is some power over in this area, so let's go ahead and pull in our power from here. No, that's not what we wanted. Those are the ghost ones, and I'm not even exactly sure. How do you get rid of those things? What do you do? Let's see, let's go up in the ghost action. Oh, you can just pick them up, but you don't need to do anything else. Okay, aha. I never really used that for a purpose. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, now that guy's juiced, right? Now we got a little, the oil is getting pulled out of the ground for part of our process. Why don't you just? And then you go there. Now we should have everything flowing pretty good. We just need to tell the plant what we want to pull out of it, and we're going to do basic oil processing. Products are as shown. Okay, there we go. So now we're starting to pump 3 different things. Aha, the icons lit up, so now we know what they are. So this gas over here is probably what we want to work on first, because this is what's going to give us our plastics. So if we go ahead and tell it we will like this, and we tell this we want plastics. Then we need coal, and we need this particular gas right here. So actually, let's come out the other side. That's going to be better. Let's come out this side. This is just going to be a temporary bad boy right here. Because then we can take, you know what else we can do? Now that we have this figured out, what if we do something like this? And then we'll go bam, 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 bam. That way we have a walkway through here as well. You want to turn the other way, dude? Do you not do that? Are we friends? What's up? Like this? Does that work? It's hard to tell. It's getting dark. Let's do the same over here and see if we it's looking good. Yeah, right there. Oh, that one connected for sure. So something's not right over here this way. So I'm going to take that off, and then I'm going to put this guy on there. Now we know it's connected. We're good to go. We got a walkthrough. Now we need some coal over here, and that's why I brought this stuff over this way. One off. Here we go. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. All right, we just come straight over this way to this bad boy. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be good. So now we got coal coming over, and we just need to take it and put it in this thing. So let's do like this. That's gonna be good. Let's have one coming out too. It'll bring us the goods into this chest. So this will get us our plastic for sure. And then we just need a little bit of power. Bam. Now let's see. We tell it plastics, and it makes plastics. Look at that. That is amazing. Now we got our oil field all set up, so later on we're going to obviously use all these things like this is the light oil, and this is the heavy oil, and then there's the gas. There's another refinery that's a little more high tech and can do other things, because we'll be able to turn around and break down the different oils. Like the light oil, we could break it down into gas. As you can see, this tank's already empty. And then the heavy oil can be broken down into light oil and then back down into gas. And so there's all that good stuff we'll get into a little bit later. But this is the basics of our oil field. So that'll be perfect. All right, let's go check out what we have going on over here. Oh, this is amazing. So overview time. We extended the walls out pretty far actually on the 2 sides, on left and right, so we can get to all the ore patch. The coal is the only thing that I can't get to completely within the walls, but that's fine, because I don't think we're going to dig into the coal too much right now. And if we do decide that we need to get to more of that coal, then we'll expand the walls later. we're still good to go. Now the bottom wall, even if we go down this way, you can barely see it. We went south quite a bit. And if you look on the map over here, let's go ahead and hit the M. There's a lot of red right here. So let's expand. There it is right there. So I'm thinking that's the bad guys, and they like to come up in this area. You see the little blue dots? Those are our turrets. So we're protecting pretty good on this corner here. And then let's go ahead and do, let's go up this way. And then you can see we got turrets up here in this corner as well. And here's our overview. There's where I'm standing. And then here is our power source. We are pulling out all the iron here, pulling out some copper here. There's our oil field. And this is where we redesigned the whole system for research. So this is where we're doing Science 1 and Science 2 packs. And then here's our labs right here. We'll go check that out. I haven't hooked any of this up yet since I restructured it. So we'll go ahead and put some power to it and see how it reacts. And then we can start researching again. But I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to leave it. Now there will be other things we're going to do. And I think they're called Science Pack 3 and maybe 4 or something else. Oh, looky. You want some more coal? We're still making walls. All these walls. Because if we expand, we want to have plenty. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll change this up shortly now that we've got the ability to make electric furnaces. And then we'll be able to do something else. Yeah, so Science Pack 3 and 4, I believe, is a little bit farther down the road that we'll be able to work on and add to this. But this is the setup. Now we currently have 7 of Science Pack 1 and 7 of Science Pack 2. So we got a lot going on. We can even do some upgrades. Like right now we've got the basic, what are these things called again? Hey, these are assembly machine. So assembly machine 2 will actually take an upgrade if you like. So like there's no upgrade slots in here to speed upgrades. This one does. You have 2 ability to put some modules in there for speed. So we can make this even faster and faster. And also like the conveyor belts. Can we get faster on conveyor belts yet? Not yet. But as soon as we're able to get a new kind of conveyor belt that's faster, we're going to do that as well and start building with it. But yeah, here we go. We've got all this stuff going. Did place down some electric furnaces. We have 5 for now. And then up here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of our electric drills going on the iron. And then 4 to 2 on our copper. So we'll see how this reacts. The best way to do it is if it's backing up on the belts, you know you've got enough. So let's go ahead and hook this bad boy up and see how amazing it is. All right. That should power everything if we've done good. Any more? What is wrong with you? Okay, now we're going to do this one next. And then everything looks like it's got power. And now that I have power over here, I'll be able to put down some lights in this area to keep everything going. All right, so we already got some iron coming out of here because I did place just some residue iron that was in my pockets into some of these guys. All right, now we're starting to whip it in shape. We could probably, for fun's sake, I'm going to go ahead and move this guy over to this side. Just so that I can pull out of this that's coming over here. So it's not just sitting there all the time waiting for something great to happen. So let's go ahead and pull it into like there. And then we can come out like that. And then we're just going to need some power. Who wants to come this way? Yeah, right there. Come on. Place it down. There you go. Oh, that worked good where that placed. And then we can take lots off of this line and keep that working. All right, we've got a lot coming down this way. How are our science packs? Are they being made yet? Any science packs happening? All right, let's put down some lights now that we have some darkness to see how we spread the love with the light. So this guy here maybe, and this guy here, and then maybe we just come up like, maybe like right there. I'm liking that. Another one right. I'm always too far away from my project. So I feel like I can see it and I can mouse over to it, that I should be able to connect. But this game does not let you do that. How about right there? And then you, sir, can come over here and then maybe a little light action there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. But it does, yeah, there we go. I'm liking that. I think we're lit up for the most part. Let's go ahead and get one there on our splitters for our conveyors. Just there because we can. Another one over here. Now it's giving us an idea of what's happening. All right, now let's see. Science packs, are we making you? Oh, there's red science pack over here. So science pack 1's happening. Is science pack 2 happening yet? Let's see what's going on. So this guy needs to come into this side, doesn't it? That's what we're missing, our green circuits. So if we do like this, will that make you happy now? Now we've got on both sides of the conveyor, we got action happening. So we got the transport on the right, the green circuits on the left. That should be everything that this guy needs. Oh, no, 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 no. We made a mistake. Wait, why? Oh, dude, I forgot the blue to put into this guy. So you're going to need that, right? And then we're going to pick up this light now because now we need that. Oh, I was sleeping on the job. Look, a light can go right there, though. And now we got to pick up all this. Let's go. And we're going to start all over again. These green guys, we can actually just go ahead and cheat them into this here. Let's do half into you and half into you. All right, so that's going to help the process just a little bit. Now, what's happening? What's happening? We're going to need iron gear. Iron gear? Oh, you go the wrong way, bro. You need to go this way, okay? You bring the iron gears into this. There we go. So we've got 4 gear makers here. Hopefully it's enough to do everything we need. It may not be, but I got an extra slot up here just in case we need to do more. And that's what's kind of nice about this right now. This setup, I haven't tested it, so we're kind of just dry running in it and seeing how amazing it will be. So what I can tell right now is I need to pump some more iron down into here. So I'm going to make some more of the furnaces and see if we can just cover this whole bottom here. And then we'll go from there. What do we have? What do we need to make those? We can make 3 right now. So I'm just going to make 3 for now, get that rolling, and we'll see how that reacts. It looks like this line of iron is happy. What is it being used for? Right, assembly machine here for the conveyors is doing good. All right, well, let me finish making these, fill up the whole bottom of this iron processing system, and then we'll see how it does. I think we got this thing pumping out the way we want it to be going. It's going pretty smooth. We got some belts backing up. We're not researching anything yet, so we need to see how this thing acts under pressure, under its demand. So let's go ahead and look at something we can research. Anything, it doesn't matter. There's one science pack 1 and 2 for this bad boy, advanced electronics, and it's going to take 200 apiece. This will be a good test to see how this thing does its job. All right, so now we know that it all pulls in good, got the labs rolling really nice, and then we're going to just watch this thing run just a touch. Now let's look at a couple opportunities that we may have. One of the things that I did do is I pulled out the electric furnaces out of these 2 spots here, just because there wasn't enough iron coming down and it was getting backlogged over here. So let's go ahead and pull out over there first. Now, one of the reasons is for this slot is because we don't have any iron to mine out on this side of the conveyor. So it's like only one mining drill using here. Now I could put a mining drill coming down this way, which we'll do later on. I just wanted to get with what we had rolling as quick as we could so we could take a look. Now, one of the things I think we can do is we could put iron on both sides of this belt, so it has both sides of the belt on everything else. Let's see if that works. If we take this bad boy right here, and I don't know, anywhere would be good, but let's just do it the closest to here that we can. Now, let's do it right here. Oh, there we go. And then we're just going to move this belt back into itself, and then that basically is a belt balancer. And then when it goes through these guys here, these splitters, it should split left and right on the belt as well, so that we have more iron possibly popping down into these areas. Now you can see that this belt's almost full and this belt's full. So when those fill up, then all the iron's gonna go down where the gears are working, and that's where we're struggling the most, is being able to get the gears so that the transport belts here that we're making have the supplies that it needs. But that's the hardest thing, is getting enough iron down in that area. I could do a little bit of something to help that out. Alright, so once it goes through this splitter, it's only on the right of that belt. You know, I could just do this for fun. We could take this, let's go ahead and break this. There you go. And then we could take this guy and turn it so we can share this amount of iron into this. There we go. And that's where we're pulling the iron for our gears. So now we've got twice as much going into the gears. A little backup plan, because we're not using as near as many of these plates as we need to make our green circuits over on this side. That might have been the solution right there, to get plenty of iron popping down in there. I also added copper, because copper is something that it's hard to say how much you need to the iron that you're producing, but none of the belts were backing up. And we're going to let this run, and obviously I want every belt to be backed up as I watch it run. And as we need more, I'm just going to put more mining drills and more electric furnaces in until everything's backed up and this thing's running at full capacity. All right, I think it's looking pretty good at this point. We're running full steam. And look, the belts are backing up really nicely here. Copper's backed up. One thing we could do is go ahead and do a belt balancer here. And that's the other thing. I'm thinking, well, let's get belt balancers everywhere so that we can completely flood this place with everything we need. Now we'll have gears on both sides of that belt. I can't do a belt balancer on Science Pack 1 or 2 because they're sharing the belt on left and right side. Actually, this is pretty good. I could put a belt balancer on the green circuits, but it needs to go on the right. This is the only place I see. And green circuits is something that I, from time to time, will have to just pick off the belt and use as needed. So let's go ahead and do that right here. Where are you, sir? Thank you very much. And let's put that guy probably like right here, huh? I think that'll work. So let's do that. And then we're going to turn it back into itself again. And there we go. Now we're getting, yeah, double sides of the belt. That way we have plenty. And then we can run across here if we ever need these and just pick them up off the belt. So really the only opportunity I'm currently seeing is I just don't like the amount of iron that we're producing. Like, we could produce more iron plates and we could produce more copper plates. I almost want it to where when something picks iron or copper off a belt over here, it automatically puts one on a belt way up there. So I'm going to work on that off camera, but we're out of time for today. We'll see how this does, and we may add some things to it, but this is the gist of it. This is what I'm going to go with for probably the rest of this series. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and more importantly, I hope you had a fantastic day. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.